Hello, hello. Welcome to Radiant Creator Day 2. We are live streaming into our Facebook group. I'm recording this on my computer. I think I'm actually going to post the link quickly in our Facebook group too, and just make sure everyone who wants to come on live with us has the link. Except I'm live streaming there, so they probably will just see that. Oh, Kate's watching on Facebook. Hello. Just put the Zoom link there. Awesome. Okay. I have been working all morning and just channeling in messages from God and from spirit for like hours today. And I often get kind of physically cold when I do that. So yeah, sometimes you see me working with my robe on when I get cold doing this work. Oh, looks like Issa's watching on Facebook as well. Hi, Issa. Yay. And Christina. Welcome, welcome. I love you all so much. Now let's see. I believe Vicky is coming in the Zoom room. So we'll give Vicky a moment to pop on. Yeah, I can feel all of you. I can feel Radiant Creator Day 2 coming through, feeling like I can take this outer robe off now as well. Put on my red shirt for you all today. Bring through some red, some root chakra, some grounding. A lot of times in my work, the healing color red comes through when it's um, healings in the deep, deep human self, like in the womb, in the hips, like our most human aspects, the red will be there. So we love that. We'll see how that integrates in to today's session. I loved Radiant Creator Day 1. It kind of surprised me, even going back to our welcome video and Radiant Creator Day 1, that this whole week for you through this Radiant Creator series is about a rehydration through your bones, a rehydration that you matter as a woman, that you matter as a human. And we mean this from deep, deep down in the cells of your bones at ancestry levels as a woman, that your needs matter, your wants matter, your desires matter. You allowing yourself, because it actually is a choice. It might not feel like it sometimes on conscious levels for good reason, right? For valid reasons, but it actually is a decision that you could do this now through this Radiant Creator series. It's a decision you make. Hi, Isa. Thanks for coming on. But it is a decision that you get to keep making from a deeper and deeper and deeper place until it's really known and singing through your entire aura that you fully matter, that all of your needs get to be met as a woman, that you allowing God to work through you in this way is a rehydration of safety, a rehydration of peace, a rehydration of prosperity through the cells of your body, through your bank accounts, through your business, your income streams, your career, through your life, also through, if you have a partner or a spouse, through your partner and husband as well, and through their life, through their work, their career, their abundance, like through the two of you as partners, through your immediate family, through your children and their children, and going backwards in time through your parents and grandparents and your ancestors as well. So the fact that you're here is a really big deal, that you have decided, you've invested your time, your energy, your attention to be in this transmission of Radiant Creator with me through this week. You know, and I, as a human in my lineage, we receive this as well, just as much. Even though I'm the speaker, I'm the voice bringing through the transitions, I'm the transmissions, I'm always the first client of my own work as well, which is why I'm often like just as surprised as you all are of what comes through, because I'm given like basic outlines, powerful outlines, but basic outlines of what my courses and programs are going to be about. But then we just let it rip. Then we just let God work. And maybe this serves some of you with you just allowing yourself to be a creative vessel of the divine as well in your work, whether it's through your job or if you're running a business, growing a business as well, or if you're doing channeling work like this. But that's our main job, is just to be conduits of the divine. And that's true with your voice and your leadership, but it's the same concept when it comes to wealth and success and that financial flow in your life. You have to just allow yourself to be a conduit of God and see that money is one form that God's light manifests as, just like the food on your plate when you're having a meal, when you're making a meal. If you, or wherever your food comes from, when these people are harvesting like fruits, vegetables, grains of the earth, or meat, for those of you that consume meat, it's all God's light manifest. There doesn't need to be, we were going deep into this in Christ Money Portal just before this call. But there doesn't need to be strings attached to anything. There doesn't need to be emotion attached to anything. There doesn't need to be meaning attached to anything. The only reason that there's a lot of, I'm just feeling guilt right now. Like the only reason that there's emotional or mental attachments on money or on the stuff you have on in your life, the money you have or that you want to have in your life, or the material goods you have or the food that you have, no matter how much or how little of it you currently have, the only reason that there's meanings attached to it or emotions attached to it is just because human minds have put it there, and also programming that's been done to humans and to the human heart and human soul. But starting today and forward, you can make this decision with me that there doesn't need to be meaning or attachment or emotion on any of this material form of God's light anymore. We don't need to experience the material realm as any different than the spiritual realm, because the material and the spiritual realms are actually not separate. They're not separate. You can now, going forward from this Radiant Creator series, you can now experience your material realm, the stuff you have, your house, your clothes, your food, your money, all the stuff you have materially, as just simply God's light in a material form. That's all that it is. Sometimes this is the setback as for why women are not experiencing the flow in their material lives, the manifest form of their business singing back to them, or their finance flow in the way that they want it, or, and here's the key, in their harmonic chord that they want it to be in, the frequency that they want it to be in. It's just they have their dial turned to the wrong setting. They might, on some subconscious level, generationally inherited level, they might have the dial through which they experience money or clothes or church or their partner or spouse. And there'll be a shared chord here, probably across like all relationships, right? Just like the way they learned relationships are. They might be set on a setting of lack or not enough or not worthy of or hiding or only just allowing a little bit of, but not all of. So you can just decide with God inside now that you want to set that relationship chord to abundance, your dial on this radio that I'm imagining right now, that you want to set your radio channel to God, basically, so that you experience every relationship in your life, including relationship with business flow, money flow, people flow, friendships flow, marriage flow. You want to experience them all as forms of God's light. Pretty simple, pretty powerful, right? I'm asking God where to go next, and we just need to keep talking about this. So you might be having realizations now, and I invite you to share them in the comment section of what's coming to you as for where have you had your radio dial set? What channel have you have it set on? And you could share with the group that you're deciding to put your radio channel now on God's light, that you're allowing yourself, really God, to turn the radio dial within your human self to God's light, and therefore turning that dial in every relationship in your life, because everything is a relationship, right? Turning that to God's light. So you just get to experience yourself and your whole material realm in harmony with the light of God. Okay, and then my work's done. Like I'll just spend my life teaching this in different ways over and over and over. Yeah, and I feel this just coming through my heart more here of what does this mean for you? What what does this mean you get to let go of now? How is this going to make life, business, finance, friendships, marriage flow, relationships with your kids, your parents? How is it going to make it easier? I also feel a widening of the banks of the river. Think of your heart chakra as a portal, as a river flow. And I can feel the banks of the river widening for you, everyone that's ever receiving this. You can feel the banks of the river of your heart flow widening. And this river flow through your heart is God, is love, is prosperity. And I can feel what God's doing for you today is he's changing the dial of what you're set on, like what your consciousness is set on. He's changing your setting to wealth. So just receive and allow, trust, receive, allow. Breathe into how light this feels. You are ready for this. Let your heart chakra, the banks of the river, widen to their natural openness now. This is safe. I almost don't want to say this because it's so obvious, but you are worthy. Let any questioning of your worth just be purified by your own love now through your heart. You can actually, through the banks of the river, maybe think of this as the portals that are your veins and arteries and the valves through your physical heart, kind of like any built up plaque or debris that's gotten caught on those banks of the river, of your veins, your arteries, but also the meridian lines, the energy lines through your body, and the inner linings of your chakras, this inner lining of your heart chakra that we're working on. Any stuff here, I can feel like I hear religion trauma and abuse that some of us experienced, or even that our ancestors experienced in church or in religion. Some of that unhelpful dogma that can come through religion, shame-based stuff, guilt-based stuff, unworthiness-based stuff, to be released into the river flow of God now, so it can just be baptized and purified back into its pure form of wealth. As God is wealth, God is abundance, God is love. It's all one gold flow. So allow through this week and this month and this year, and if you're feeling a call to ongoing support with me, we can definitely keep helping you. Just allow a total baptism of your inner self through this flow of gold, God consciousness through your heart, through your veins, your arteries, your physical beating heart, and your heart chakra. Everything that's ever gotten out of alignment with the wealth of God, the love of God, this endless song that is God. I think endless music is perhaps the most accurate way I know how to interpret what God is. Allowing anything that's ever gotten out of alignment to just be released now into this river flow. Also, put all rage. It's funny, I thought I was going to say grief, and then I said rage instead. So old rage, old grief, lost love, all loss can go now into the gold river. And this is not you as a human doing this. This is you allowing God to do this on your behalf through you. Okay, so you meaning your physical self is a conduit, is a vessel for this work that you're doing on behalf of your whole lineage, backward and forward in time, and on behalf of all that is, on behalf of God. Okay, and there's more. Want everybody to keep letting go, keep allowing. I'm just going to say the words coming through. Let worth, like concepts of worth, which become a moot conversation because your worth is the same as God. You're just endless. You're just endless light. So all concepts of self-esteem, self-worth, self-perception, especially incorrect self-perceptions, any and all concepts you've ever seen of yourself as small or worthless or lifeless, or I can feel like suicidal type thoughts, self-deprecation, putting yourself down, decreasing your worth, hiding, not feeling safe. All of this now just releasing, releasing, releasing. We're all doing this work together. I've certainly felt all that stuff at different points in my journey. There's no shame. Shame as well. Put that in the river. Just allowing all the stuff to be baptized clean back into its original wealth form. Release, release, release. And there's some release out of the womb. So some energies releasing out of the uterus, the womb of our group, going into this gold wealth river. Energies releasing out of the brain and the brain stem back to fetal development and being in uterus, releasing into the river. And I want you to feel this Christed wealth river flow, your worth and your destiny and love flowing through all the water through your physical body. the water that is flowing through the center of your bones, the bone marrow, the water, cerebral spinal fluid that your brain floats in as love, the water down and around your brainstem and your spine and all the nerves around your spine, the water inside all your trillions of cells is God, is love, wealth river flow. You have water, your cells basically breathe water. They're the walls of your cells are porous, just like your skin is porous and breathes. God breathes water, breathes this wealth river flow that goes through, but also beyond your physical body. In the more subtle energetic realms, in all your energy bodies, it is prana. It is alive. It is moving and flowing, and your whole aura is porous as well and is always breathing the wealth of God. Okay, we're focusing on a brain healing right now. So feel how your brain and your head is floating in God, like holy water. And I want you to receive this holy water into your whole brain. Like your brain is a sponge. It is spongy in its texture. And I want you to allow the very center of your brain to receive this holy water. This is healing your brain in exactly the way that you need, receiving the holy water of God. We do a lot of inner water baptisms with Christ did Money River Flow. And I'm seeing some third eye chakra healings as well, seeing as a group the third eye chakra more open, more aligned, more straightforward facing, clear. So this could mean your own spiritual perceptions being more accurate and clear and healthy. Also, for some of you, you could trust what you see. Trust what you see. Know that what you see energetically and spiritually, when it's through the light of God, is correct. Trust your spiritual perceptions, they're saying. Oh, and actually, right now, you're being shown some things that are true and that you need to see. So perhaps take some notes on this and know that it is real and you are real. Yeah, I can feel as a group you're receiving messages, visions, downloads, knowings, in alignment with God's love. All right. Feeling a completion with the transmission here for today. Thank you to all of you that are here live with me on Zoom, those of you watching on Facebook, and to everybody on the replay as well. If you're interested in the giveaway we're doing for Brighter Beginnings for a year, just make sure to book in your complimentary soul connection calls with me. I will link that again below this recording in our Facebook group. So just stay with this energy today. Feel free to just stay in meditation, even as we go off video here. Just stay with this sense of God's love for you, through you, as you trust the directions you're getting. Also, we love to hear your takeaways, your feedback, anything you're wanting to share from this experience. in our Facebook group, as it will help you and be supportive of all the women there as well. I'm sending you all lots and lots of love, and we will see you tomorrow. Hi, Angel. Bye.